Content shouldn't be a task. Content is something you get to do because you're good at what you do. People need to hear what you have to say, and that's what we're doing here. What's up? My name is Kris Zizzo. Welcome to the Content Machine. We teach you how to do the basic all the way up to the advanced skills in putting out high output of content that is still quality to help you grow your personal brand, to help you grow your influence, to help you grow your business. Let's get straight into how to speak fluidly into a camera to produce the best video possible. The first thing I want to mention is you can follow a script. When I say a script, if you're a member of the Content Machine and we're helping you with content, we'll provide this for you, but a script is not written out word for word in what you need to say during your content creation. No, it's very hard to remember all of those words and spit them out authentically. If you're an expert in whatever you're talking about, it's going to be really easy for you to speak fluidly on a subject that you know and understand and like to talk about. So all of your script is really just a few key points that you want to touch on. Your script is a way to keep you centered in what you're talking about, not going off on too many tangents. So make sure you write a script that makes sense for you. My notes here, you can see this right here is my script, okay? These are all things that we're gonna be talking about, and these are my reminders of what I'm talking about, but I can speak fluidly on this stuff because I know how to. Follow a script. Don't make your script overcomplicated. A few words to remind you of what you're talking about. Do an interview. If you don't speak fluid about any topic that you're talking about because you're not familiar with the camera yet, you don't like speaking on camera, then do an interview. If you have somebody available to ask you a series of questions or tell you the prompts that are on your script, have them read that to you, because we can always cut stuff out. Maybe we don't even cut it out. Maybe they have a microphone too, and you're just doing an interview style video with them asking the questions and you responding. There is no right way to deliver content. There is just delivering content, which leads me to my next point. Don't do too much. Don't do too much. Stick to one topic. Here in this video, we're talking about how to speak fluidly. Now, I could talk about the delivery and the inflection in your voice and lows and highs, but I don't want to do that in this video. Why? Because that's too much. Not only is it too much for you to receive, but it's too much for me to remember. I want to talk about what I'm talking about and nothing more than that. Keep it very simple, very clean. And we're going to move on to the next point here. Have it in front of you. Oh my gosh, this guy, he must not know what he's doing because he's reading off of his phone right now. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I wrote this. Now, here's another thing that you can do. If you don't want your phone in front of you, if you don't want anything in the shot, I'm going to show you from my phone, okay? Oh my gosh, look at that. There's a camera right here and there's a computer right there. And if I turned the screen up a little bit, I would have a script right there. And I would actually set this right behind the camera and I would say, oh my goodness, I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I remembered this entire script for you guys, even though I'm just reading it off of the computer that's right behind the camera. And you guys can't tell if I'm looking at the computer or if I'm looking at the camera because it's right behind it. You can have the script in front of you and that is totally acceptable. You might have it on a whiteboard behind you. Put that note in here. Guess what? I messed up. I was supposed to include that with the reading the script part, but that brings me to my next point. It's okay to be imperfect. I should have just tied the whiteboard thing in there with the computer portion and the way that I would have delivered this video if I were to do it perfect, but I'm okay with it. I'm gonna leave it in. Why? Because you guys wouldn't know unless I pointed that out. Nobody's gonna know you messed up. If you stutter, if you pause, if you, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm lost. It's okay, because that can be edited out. Or we can leave it in because you're human and it shows that you're human, you're authentic, you're doing this in real time. People actually connect with you on another level. Be okay with imperfection. Speak alone. Some of you get stage fright. Separate yourself from people around you and then just shoot the video. If you don't have a problem with people in the room, then go for it. But speaking alone, sometimes that helps you kind of open up and just get into your thoughts and stay on track. Speak alone. Last point that I want to talk to you about here is something that I think is extremely important. You got to get weird for a second if you're going to make good content. And when I say get weird, you got to act like you are with me. And we might as well be having a discussion, because what's going to happen is you're going to comment on this video after you like this video, right? And subscribe to our channel. And you're gonna have a conversation with me in the comments. Me sitting here looking at you, intentionally speaking to you like a normal human being, is the way that we make connections through a video. People need to know that you're real. They need to know that you know what you're talking about. They need to know that you're not trying to sell them something. They just need to know that you care to help them, because that's really what videos are all about. And you're actually talking to them and not to everybody. Because if this video is made for everybody, it's not that important to you. But if it's made for you, then you're gonna know I care about you specifically. And that's how you create quality content that people are actually gonna resonate with. I hope that all makes sense to you. If you guys want, we'll do a quick recap. First, you can follow a script. You can create a script for yourself, or if you work with us, we create a script for you. If you don't feel comfortable just talking about your script, do an interview. Have somebody else ask you these questions. Stick to one topic, don't do too much. When you do too much, then you go off on tangents and you forget what you're trying to say. Just stick to one thing. Have it in front of you. It's okay to read from a script. Have it on a whiteboard behind the camera, a computer behind the camera, and read from there. Be okay with imperfections. Speak alone if you feel like you're being judged. And act like you're talking to me. And we're gonna have a good time while we do this, because content shouldn't be a task. Content is something you get to do because you're good at what you do. People need to hear what you have to say, and that's what we're doing here. Hopefully this is helpful to you. If you guys liked it, leave a comment down below so we can chat some more. Let me know what you want to hear more about, and let me know if you found this video helpful, because I will continue to create a lot more for you if you're finding value in what we're doing here. Until next time, go out and create some good content, because content is currency. I will talk to you soon. Peace.